Hello everyone, I'm Stellar Eclipse and welcome back to my Let's Play world. We're back here on my lovely survival world, the sun is setting, and today I think we're gonna have lots of fun. Last episode, we got going on our survival world, we got this lovely base made, and we've explored a bit, so we kind of know what's going on. We have a lovely flower area, and everything's going great. But of course, there's always room for improvement, and I think now that we've got the base set up, we have to continue. And no, we're not going mining today. I'm trying to procrastinate that as much as possible, if you can tell. I don't exactly have one specific task I want to accomplish today, but more like a bunch of little things. I want to get going and make this place look really pretty, so we're going to get some pathways set up, we're going to get some farms in, get the animals, and all of that stuff. And I think the first thing I want to start with is my door, because I totally forgot to do that last episode. I made 3 doors, I put one over there, and just left the other one unattended, so it's time to get that in. There we go, now we have a door. But in all seriousness, we do have other things to get to, so let's get to it. So we're gonna start off this day with a little bit of terraforming. Last time we did do a bit of it, and we made our lovely area for our house, but we do need more room if we're gonna fit in all the pens and all the fun stuff we want to do. But first, we gotta clear the trees. And once the trees are out of the way, we can see what we're dealing with. But of course, we're gonna leave all the trees with our lovely bee friends because we are gonna use them to get honeycomb. While we did a great job last episode setting up the foundations, we do have to start getting the farms and everything in place because once I'm done eating all these berries, I kind of have no food left. And that will be a problem because I certainly do not want to starve. And the wood that we're gathering now is gonna end up being of use because we are gonna use some in our projects for today. I'm already noticing some things we're gonna have to cover up, such as this crater over here. But once we've got everything into place, it's going to be a lot easier to get things done. And it seems like I'm not the only one who found this seed pretty because a couple of you asked me in the comments from my last video about the seed. So I will pin it in the description of this video. If any of you are interested, please check it out. I think it's a really fun seed to play on and you'll enjoy it. But please note this seed is a Java seed, so if you're not on Java, it might generate differently for you, so don't be surprised. Are you okay, bee? Hello? What? Well, that's something you don't see. Oh my goodness, is it nighttime already? It's not. Why is there a creeper over there? What? Where did you come from? I'm so confused. Okay, let's get rid of it for starters. Why, hello there, my not-so-friend. I can't have you exploding things today. Now, where did you come from? Oh, I see. We're gonna get that covered ASAP. I'm looking at a lot of these beehives, and I don't like how they're on the ground. Eventually, we're gonna have to get Silk Touch and maybe move them. Well, I'm certainly glad that that creeper did not sneak up on me because that would have been a problem. Honestly, I think that is the most calm way that I've ever handled a mob in this game. Alright, the area is certainly clearing up and I can see what I'm working with. I'm thinking we might just get rid of this little upscale hill. It makes no sense to keep it here. Oh my gosh, I missed one of the branches here. I literally said this would happen last episode. And yes, I know it looks like I'm doing a lot of deforestation right now, but we will plant the trees back later. And after we're done with this, we will have plenty of dirt to cover up all those caves that we see. It's nice being able to enjoy the cozy side of Minecraft. And I better enjoy while it lasts, because next episode, we're definitely going to be going caving. We're at a decent start right now, but we do need to get some iron and hopefully diamonds. And while I am getting better at caving and fighting mobs, it still can be a bit stressful at times. We're going to be covering up these caves. We gotta light them up so no mobs spawn. And now we carefully cover this up. Alright, one cave is covered. We are going to have to take a break from terraforming though because I'm already down to 12 berries and I do not want to get to the point of starvation. And it seems like my crops have barely grew whatsoever. I think that this calls for an adventure back to the other village that I did not explore last episode. Because when we went to the spruce forest, we also found a village, and then there was another village which I said I wasn't going to explore until later. And I think now's a good opportunity to go do it. And while there are plenty of animals around, I haven't made the pens yet, so we're going to hold off until later for that. And since we're going to be in the spruce forest anyways, we can just grab more berries as well. Hello, berries. I will gladly take you. There's our lovely village. And we can just steal this villager's house and lock them outside. It's okay, they'll be fine for sure. So there's the village that we're going to be going to. Alright, let's see what this village has to offer. Ooh, some wheat. Yes, please. What kind of crop are you? Beetroot? Yes, please. I do not have that yet. And potatoes? And carrots. Okay, perfect. We got all the crops we could ever need and dream of. Sorry, villager. I will need to take these. Thank you. Ooh, we can definitely take some bookshelves. That way, when we get an enchanter, we'll have less books to get. And this time, I can do it properly and put the books one space away from the actual enchanter itself. Ooh, not bad. Oh, this is such a nicely done house. Great, I think we got everything that we need here. And now we can head back to the base. Perfect, we're back at the base, and now that the food crisis has been averted, we can continue with the terraforming. So, I'm thinking we should get on to making some crop pens. I don't want to make circular pens for the crops because that's all I've ever done before, and I have an idea of something I'd like to try. Not exactly sure how I want to do this, but I'm thinking all that is over here will be crops, and then I have like some sort of like outline out of spruce going that direction. So this is kind of what we're working with over here. I want to do some pillars continuing this way, and then I also want to do some cherry wood as well. I ran out of both spruce wood and cherry wood, so we're gonna have to go get some. Luckily for us, both of these woods can be found nearby, so let's go get them. We can finally go check out that cherry forest behind us that we haven't taken a look at yet. Alright, we're in the cherry biome. It is so pink, and I love it. Oh my gosh, not again! Another forest fire already. I just dealt with this last week. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's get the cherry wood. Oh my gosh. Pillagers? I completely forgot that pillagers existed in this game. I'm just gonna leave them exactly where they are. That is not something I'd like to deal with no armor. Fighting pillagers was not on my to-do list today. I'm telling you guys, I used to never find pillagers anywhere, and now I feel like I'm seeing them all the time. I do not like this one bit. The fact that pillagers are spawning means that eventually they're gonna come near my base. And instead of going back to the spruce forest again, I'm just going to plant some saplings and cut them. We can just go ahead and just place some randomly. So something like this we're going for. Just cherry wood in between them. These ones will be a bit taller. I just have to wait for the trees to grow, and I think it'll look cute. Oh my gosh, the pillagers are back? What? How? Don't tell me they followed me home. I am so confused. How? It's physically impossible that these guys followed me home. Which means they probably spawned again, but like it has literally been maybe one day, not even. They're supposed to spawn like what, every 5 days? I don't want to go back outside. And here I just wanted to make a cute base this episode. But no, I have to deal with the dangers of the world. At least I have my bed with me. Hopefully, no mobs spawn underneath me, so at least I can sleep in my house. If not, I'm also gonna have to deal with other mobs as well. Problem is, I don't think they're gonna despawn if I'm here. So basically, I'm stuck here until I defeat them. Okay, you know what? They're there, he's alone. Who am I kidding? How much health do these guys have? You're gonna kill me, aren't you? Ah. I live! Well, at least I killed one of them. I have no idea where those guys are going, though. Life's great, I guess? Oh my... Yeah, he hit me quite a few times. I would go and finish them off because I don't want them to sneak up on me later, but I feel like that's too close to a village for comfort, and I do not want to start a raid necessarily. I'm not hiding out here all day. I have things to do. The good news is while we were waiting around, all the trees grew, so we can finally finish the pen. Just finish a bit more like this. And we just gotta replace the ones that I accidentally stripped. So I'm thinking we would do something like spruce slabs on top of here. Preferably it would be dark oak, but since we don't have any, it'll have to do. And then on top of the wooden ones here, I would eventually put like some lanterns or something like that. And then maybe I can make some cherry fences and mix it in here. And hopefully it'll look okay-ish at least. I may not be the best builder, but I am certainly trying. Let's try. So, like that will do. And then we just pick random spots and we do this. I think that works. Ooh, maybe I should make some shelf blocks to outline the pillars with. That could be cute. Then it doesn't have to be perfectly centered, but like we can just, example, pick this section here and we'll make an entrance. So now if we come in here, I'm thinking we could section the ground into different sections for all the crops. We do something like this. Then we strip them. And then I could do just slabs like this on top. And this whole area here is going to be one type of crop. Then I could do the exact same thing with the others. Now that I think about it, I probably don't even need to do the cherry wood underneath. I just have to do slabs. So now it's separated, and now we just need to go grab some water. And then we'll just plop this over here. And now we repeat the process for the others. This is also making me realize how desperately we need a staircase. Perfect. And now I'm thinking let's make some trapdoors to cover it up. And now, of course, we need the crops. So we have 3 beetroot seeds, 12 potatoes, 3 carrots, and we have 26 wheat seeds. Just make some farmland here, and we can plant our crops. Now we do the carrots, and we have the potatoes over here, and finally the beetroot seeds. Great, we have all the crops planted, and we just have to wait for them to grow, and eventually it'll consume the whole field. And for the finishing touches, I just want to add the stairs over here, and I want to do some shelves and fun blocks to just decorate a bit more. Might want to replace these blocks though. Yeah, I like it. We're just gonna have to get a bit more. Luckily, I have plenty more saplings. While we're gonna wait for that to grow, we should get started on the next part. Which, of course, is a staircase, so we can get down easily. I just have to pick a good spot. First, we're gonna need some stairs. And I wanna make the stairs out of cherry wood. And of course, we're gonna try and match the house and the pens, and we're gonna use some spruce wood later as well, once the trees have grown, of course. And the hill goes down over here, so that could be a cute spot. We are gonna have to clear the trees though. Alright, trees are clearing up, and I can see what we're doing here. Let's say we start the staircase over here. There we go. Simple and nice staircase. It works perfectly. Now we just have to finish it up. I don't want this to be showing, so I'm gonna cave the mountain this direction. And of course, we're gonna have to get some regular blocks to place here. Some of the trees have grown as well, so we can gather wood. So something like that. It's looking good. What else can I add to it to make it better though? I'm thinking maybe where you can see the stairs, we'll do some trapdoors and we'll do some shelves to outline the pillars. Certainly that would look cute. Something like that, I'm thinking. Maybe we don't even need shelves for this because if we put shelves, we can't put it over here since I have a trapdoor and it might be weird just to do one. There we go. We have a nice and easy staircase that goes to the top and I think it looks cute. It's easy, convenient, and it works. Now I don't have to spend time getting up this part of the mountain. And of course, it matches the aesthetic of my base, so that's amazing. Now that we have one staircase that works, I want to make a second one going on top of the mountain this time. Alright, I'm looking around and this particular section looks like it could work. So I would just make the staircase go up here. I might have to terraform this a bit and then it could go up here to this part, and I think it'll work. Oh, would you look at that? Our crops have grown. Harvest our wheat. So we can start with the stairs. Now we just gotta figure out how to even this section of the land. Alright, this area is perfectly flattened out and perfectly safe to make a staircase now. So we can have this staircase just going here, we'll make a little pathway, and then we'll continue the staircase over here. Okay, both staircases are officially done, and now I think it's time to get some pathways in. Now that we actually got some infrastructures into place, we do need to connect them. I'm not going to use any fancy blocks for now, I'm just going to do a regular path, and I'm thinking I'm going to do some oak stairs and slabs in between to make it easier to travel. So we already started the path over here. Now we're going to make a loop to the staircase first. So if I do something like that, then I continue just upscaling up the mountain. Great, so we have something simple like this. There we go, now we have this pathway over here that connects all the way back to the house. And now we're just missing the last one to the staircase. And finally we got this last pathway. I do want to extend this over, but I do need to get more dirt. So for now, it will do. And let's just finally finish off by connecting these little staircases together. The next thing on the list is actually probably one of the simpler ones. I want to do the interior of my house. I feel like I'm always doing the exterior of the houses but never doing the interior, so I'm going to try and actually do it this time. This here is going to be kind of our storage and workstation area. I want to do some cute cozy kitchen over here, and then upstairs I want to do my bedroom. So first, let's make some more chests. Obviously we don't need 11, but we'll just fill up what we could. So we're going to do 3 double chests on each side. Next I'm going to make some signs, and I'm going to label what each chest is for. So we're going to have one for mining. One is going to be for food. Then we can have tools and armor. Next, we'll have a nature chest for flowers and saplings and that kind of thing. Here's going to be our block chest for anything that we need to build. And the last one's going to be blank just because I'm not sure what I want to put there yet. So now we can organize things a bit. Great, all the chests are sorted. Oh. They're back? Oh, come on, I thought I got rid of them. And the guy that I killed is back, so it's probably a new raiding party. Well, they are definitely there, and I don't like that they're starting to make their way where I am. They probably are gonna come to my base soon. Okay, well, let's see if we can get some things done before we have to hide in the house again. If I can't see them, does that mean they despawned, or does that mean they're coming here? I do want to dye my bed pink, but I do need wool for that, and we haven't made the animal pens yet, so we're gonna come back to that later. For now, I can have a yellow bed. We can do something nice and simple. Let's grab some of these and that. Something like that. So little side tables, and we have the bed. I want to make flower pots. I think I need clay if I'm not mistaken. And there should be some somewhere in the water if I'm not mistaken. This gives us a chance to actually go and use our staircase. And I believe we have to smelt them down, and that gives you the bricks. So now we can try. There we go, we can make a flower pot. Boop. And let's do a cherry sapling. That could be cute. There we go. That's pretty. I'm thinking we can do some sort of armor display over here with armor stands. And then we can do an armor stand here. Pop that here. Can I put things in it? Oh, I just place things inside of it. I didn't know that. Cool. And then we can do this kind of like pot style thing. No, I don't like this because it's too close to this. I say we move this back by 1. And then there's room we can put 2 things there. We can try and do the pot in this corner instead. I also want to do paintings, but that also requires wool. I think I could do the kitchen though. That I can get started on. First off, I need a sink. And let's go get some water for our sink. So right here. Now I want to try and make some cupboards. So we just do something like that. Something like that would look cute. It's gonna be a bit squished here because I don't have much room to work with, but it's okay. And I think we'll do a tiny table like that. Looks super cute. We can do some cute flowers. Already looking a lot cuter. I think I need to wait till I get more resources to finish the interior, but it's not off to a bad start. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be something to cut down. It's actually a really nice tree, but unfortunately it's in the worst spot ever. I kinda need this area. Uh-oh. They're back! I heard pillagers. Are you all alone? That's unusual. Oh. There they are. Stay right there, sir. Just go into my house. Nothing big at all. Not doing anything wrong. Let's just run. You are gonna regret that you came here. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. This is my land, and it is a pillager-free zone. You guys are not allowed here. Oh, you're kidding. What? Okay, let's run. I think I angered the pillagers. I guess it's not a good idea to kill a pillager and leave the rest of them, because clearly they got reinforcements. I'm certain that they are not gone though, so it seems risky to go outside right now. It's one thing to fight one pillager, or even two maybe, but like 4 of them, not to mention half of them have enchanted crossbows, no thank you. Like, I mean, if I had my armor, then yeah, but like, a golden helmet is not gonna help me much. Instead, we can finish up the interior. So with that, everyone, I think we've reached the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching this episode. Although there was a lot of chaos going on and pillagers who disrupted us, I feel like we did some things today. We got our interior of the house mostly done, we did some pathways, we did a staircase, and we did the farming area. So I would say some progress was made. Hopefully this pillager issue will be sorted out. If not, we're gonna have to try and find a solution for that. But if you guys enjoyed that video, please consider hitting a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye!